Hi there, and welcome to Godfrey Guitar Lessons. This is part of a series of lessons on guitar scales, which will include major, chromatic, minor pentatonic, blues, natural minor, harmonic minor, and melodic minor. In this lesson, you're going to learn 5 ways to play a blues scale. This is one of my favorite scales. For this lesson to make sense, you need to know how to read a scale chart. If you don't know how to read a scale chart, just check out my video on this subject. Also, I've got a free download for you. Check the link in the description below for some free guitar scales. Blues scale form 1 begins on the 4th string. Remember, for these charts, we always play from left to right, starting on the open circle. As soon as we've run out of notes, we move on to the next string. So we'd start 1 and 4. Then string 3, we play 1, 2, 3. String 2, we shift 1 to our right and play 1, 3. And then string 1, we play 1, 3, 4. And then reverse that to play the other way. 4, 3, 1. String 2, we have 3, 1. Now you're going to shift 1 fret to your left and play 3, 2, 1. And then 4, 1 on the 4th string. You want to practice these scales both up and down. This is a movable scale form, which means you can just take that shape and move it anywhere on the fretboard that you like. I'm going to move up to the 5th fret, and now we just follow the fingers, but we just make everything relative to your starting finger. And by the way, if we're starting on the 5th fret, that would make it a G because our starting note is a G. So make sure you practice these scales not just where you see them in the chart, but all over the fretboard. To name your starting notes, you need to know the fretboard. I've got a couple of videos on this subject. One shows the layout of the fretboard, and the other we go over some memory exercises. Also, I've got a free download if you want to check the link in the description below. This just goes over learning the guitar fretboard. Let's move on now to blues scale number 2. Blues scale form 2 begins on the 5th string with your 4th finger. In this chart, we're starting on the 5th fret on the 5th string. That happens to be a D. So we'll be playing a D blues scale here. So we play finger 4 on the 5th string. We immediately move to the next string and play 2, 4. Now watch out here. On the 3rd string, you're going to shift 1 to your left and play 1, 1. You're going to play 2 notes in a row with your first finger. 1, 1, and then 4. Then you're going to shift 1 to your right on the 2nd string and play 1, 4. And then on string 1, you play 1, 2, 3. Descending, pick up where we left off and play 3, 2, 1. And then 4, 1. And then we move 1 to our left and play 4, 1, 1. Just like we played going up, 4, 1, 1. And then shift back to where you were and play 4, 2, and then 4. Make sure you practice this both ascending and descending. And also play this one all over the fretboard and start learning that fretboard so you can name your starting notes. Remember, we've got that free download for you. If I were to start, say, up at the 8th fret with my pinky, that's an F, so now it's an F blues. That was blues scale form 2. Let's move on now to blues scale form 3. This is the most common way to play a blues scale. Blues scale form 3 begins on the 6th string with your first finger. In this diagram, we're starting with our first finger at the 1st fret. That would be a low F, so we're playing an F blues. We play 1, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, and those last two strings are both 1, 4 and 1, 4. Descending, we have 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 1. Practice that up and down. Of course, you can move this all over the fretboard. I'm going to start at the 5th fret, which is a low A, and now it's an A blues. That was blues scale form 3, which is the most common way to play a blues scale. Let's move on now to number 4. In blues scale form 4, we're back to starting on the 5th string with our first finger. This chart has us at the 1st fret on the 5th string. That's a low B flat, so this would be a B flat blues. We play 1, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. Now on string 2, we're going to shift 1 to our right and play 1, 3, 4. And then first string, we shift back to our left and play 1, 4. Descending, we reverse that. We play 4, 1. Shift to our right and play 4, 3, 1. Shift to our left, play 3, 1. 3, 2, 1. And 4, 1. Play that both up and down. And move this scale around as well. I'm going to move up to the 5th fret. That would make it a D blues. Even if you don't know all those note names around the fretboard, it's still a good idea to practice those up and down the fretboard so you see what it feels like to play a scale down at the end where the frets are more stretched out versus up higher where the frets are closer together. That was blues scale form 4. We have one more in this series, blues scale form 5. In blues scale form 5, we start on the 6th string again with finger 4. In this diagram, we're starting on the 5th fret, which is a low A, so it would be an A blues. So we play 4, and then string 5, we play 2, 4. Now watch out here, we did this in an earlier scale. We shift to our left 1, and we play 1, and another 1, and 4. So again, that was 4, 2, 4, shift to our left and play 1, 1, 4. And then string 3, we play 1, 4. String 2, we shift to our right and play 1, 2, 3. And then first string, we play 1, 3. Descending, we play 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. Shift to our left and play 4, 1. String 4, we play 4, 1, and here's that extra 1. And then we go back and play 4, 2, and then 4. Ascending and descending that scale, we've got. And just like all the others, make sure you practice that all over the fretboard. If I wanted to play way up, starting on the 10th fret with my pinky, that would be a D blues. Now you know 5 ways to play a blues scale. Remember, we have other scales in this series, which will include major, chromatic, minor pentatonic, blues, and natural, harmonic, and melodic minor scales. Don't forget to check the link in the description below for a free scale download. If you got something out of this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more of this sort of thing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with more guitar tips.